Coach Catfish here. Today, I figured, the people's not be keeping this as a new year. Coach Catfish is Coach Catfish, so, oh yes, why did you not do that earlier? Few thing. It just chimes in here when it knows I'm trying to get started. Anyway, Coach Catfish do another new year, but the people's like, we got the new year coming up, and the saying is, the same wisdom applies. Whether you doing this year, or you don't even do it or nothing now, and you just living minute by minute. And that's like that. Anyway, so what we want to talk about today is the new world we going into. 2024. You got a 4, and you got a 2, and a 2, 4. You got your 8, and that always has to do with new beginnings. So I figured there's going to be some new beginnings. I just don't think it's going to be kind of... Hold on. Yeah, got to be able to see myself. You see, it's quite shiny. You can see yourself if you look hard enough. Anyway, I like to see... I'm sorry. I get illuminated when I look at that thing. It sort of stretches you out and puts your face in a point, because there's a point here. Anyway, the new year, 113. Yes, we must have that. Now I can get on with the message. Now, you see Coach Catfish got the ears up here. Guys, the rabbit is a habit. It does what it do. It hops around and does this here and pops out that, and it runs around after the other rabbits. I live out in the country, so I watch the rabbits yearly. If my pussycats hadn't eaten all of them, I'd still have them out there in Teletubby land, right here on the property. The back 40 feet. Anyway, that's why I got to here. This is a rabbit CRT. I think the hat's done moved around or something. There's something wrong with the symmetry. But it seems to be working okay. Yes, it is. So what is it? It's a new year. For you. And you think about all the poo-poo that's happening in your year. And Coach Catfish looks back. And I look at children. And I just saw something talking about the iPad children's. And, it's something that I see. And I want to yank the shit out of their hands at the store and then stomp on it. Cause you should not be giving a baby before it's even able to talk good, a damn phone. What's wrong with you people? Coach Catfish, I'm sorry I'm hollering, but when you're looking at yourself, you just have to holler at yourself, because I'm hard of hearing. So the only way I can hear what I'm saying is just speak a little bit louder, because I see me talking to me. Anyway, this is what I'll be talking about, is what are we doing to our children? Mamas and daddies, I know you came up screwed up. You came up in a... You had the itchins or the glitchins of what'd you have? 3.1, Netscape 3.1 or something? No, you didn't. You probably had Windows 95 or 2001, another edition, or Windows 7 or 8. The thing is, you done got yourself addicted to all this stuff. Now you done growed up and popped out some babies, and guess what? You handing it to them. They're so young, and it's the brain. There's good research here on this. And Coach Catfish, the reason I talk about this is because I know when old dinosaurs like Coach Catfish is gone, the children will not have anything that connects them to the past and understand how people used to live. Now, back when I was a boy, back in the 60s and stuff, by the time I was 7 years old, it was 1968, somewhere in 1969, something like that. I got my first bicycle. When I was a little under that, and hell, I was turned loose. I was given a little Timex watch, and I was turned loose, because you know what? All those children, the hell, parents wanted to get rid of us, and they say, go out and play, and that's what we did. In fact, most of us, we had to drink water from the outside faucet from a hose, and of course now they say the SAA or whoever the hell people looks at the badness of hoses will say you can't drink that in California because it could cause cancer in 5,000 years. So you must have your children in the house. No. That's a bad idea, because little monkeys, little creatures, they're made to run around. Cause you don't understand parents of today. If you're in your 20s and 30s, you may not have actually been able to run like a pack of little critters. I can't even come up with a word. It's like a pack of squirrels. If you ever seen the squirrels, you get a whole new bunch of them that run out, and you may have 8 or 10 squirrels. They just jumping here, jumping there, jumping all over. And the mama squirrel and the daddy squirrel are going to go, come back here, babies, come back here. Somebody might get you. And the thing is, back in the day, wasn't nobody getting us. We were so loud, literally, to run like little maniacs. Run like little maniacs and play. And we come up with our own play. We did not need the mama or the helicopter data or whoever the hell these people get themselves connected to. We did not need them around. They taught us well enough that we could go miles away from the house. In fact, when Coach Catfish was 7 years old, I was already going up to Live Benton School, where I went to the the young boy school, and it's 1.4 miles, 1.5 miles, and then I'd go down to the graveyard and we'd play football in the graveyard. Then we'd go over to the levee and hang out down by the river, and we did all kind of stuff that really could have got us killed. But the thing was, praise y'all, he made children resilient, and we did some silly stuff. Even one day we got a burn barrel. It's a burn barrel, and we was levee sliding. Back where I come from, you waited for the grass to be dead, and then you can go to levee sliding. It was one of the funnest things you could ever do. I guess you can still do that today unless they are watching out for levee sliders, and that's some kind of illegal thing that gets you put in the gulag. But it used to be fun. Well, Coach Catfish and another child, we got the idea, hell, let's get in a barrel and roll down. Well, guess who was the first one to get in a barrel and roll down? It's Coach Catfish. And it rolled, buddy, and then it hit a tree, and it vented it in the barrel. And hell, I jumped out there and said, let's do it again. I said, no, Coach Catfish, you done vented the barrel. We got to go get another one. And we did. So this is the way it used to be. And we was like 7, 8-year-old kids doing this here stuff. What has happened to society? The young creatures need to be out figuring out how to live, figuring out how to fight each other a little bit, and do what good people do. It's called a pecking order. And sometimes you got to peck. Well, I won't even go there because that's a chicken thing. The chicken act. You got the pecking order, and people need to understand that they fit somewhere. And the thing is, you try to put people that don't fit here and don't fit there into the pecking order where they should not fit, and it's just disastrous for the child. And I keep on seeing these here statistics. And, Coach Catfish is very concerned about the mental health of the people snack, which they are, because they're not snacking people. They turn in people's snacks. And it's just sheer laziness. And it's just sheer triflingness, as my granny would say. And it's just sheer technology that has brought all this shit about. Nothing was going on like this here. Oh, come on, stop that. Oh, my stop that cat's in here. They run free. I got this little piece of property, and they all fix and they run free, just like we did when we was children. They have a good life, and no one is bothering them, because Coach Catfish would, it'd be very bad. You bother one of my pussycats. Anyway, that's what I'm here to say. Young people that will see this at some point, you need to understand that when I was a little boy, when I was less than your age, I did not have an iPad. I did not have a phone. In fact, Coach Catfish does not take a phone to town or anything like that to this day. I don't want anything of that shit around me. If I get in trouble, I know how to work it out. Walk somebody's house. I've done that more than one time. But the thing is, you got all these young'uns that's been distracted, and we're doing something that, evolutionarily. Now, most of you people don't like to yaw. Well, the people watching me may like to yaw, but for the most part, the world don't like to yaw at all. So you don't care if there's a God or anything else above you. So here we are engineering an evolutionary creature. Something that took many, many billions and billions of years. Unless you're some Bible people and they think, that's 6,000 years. This, whatever. I'm not going to get into that. But the thing is, we were designed to function in a homeostasis with our environment. Even though the environment on the earth is quite desperate sometimes, which makes the brain bigger, because you have to figure out how to survive. And the thing is, when the children was out playing the football and running around and doing whatever they find out about, what it is why they grew up in life and was able to have verbal conversations. Write something down. Have some imagination that they had to come up with. Because all this here stuff on your iPads and your iPads and your iPads, your GGGP, the chat box. And they got the DDT chat box. It just kill you right off. It's the poison the brain. And Coach Catfish is here to say, parents, think. Is this the world that you really want your children to be in? Less than a 15-minute city. At some point, they're going to get your ass in a cubicle city. You'd be a monkey in a cage. Or a rat. That man said rat. I wish I'd have come up with that song instead of got my UB, got me some dude. Well, I don't have none of that no more either. Cause you can't do that because it could be bad for somebody's health somewhere. Anyway, it will be our song. They give you something and take it all away. Anyway, hey. Not teaching your children just to get out and work with each other. I see the effect. I see the effect every day. Because Catfish used to tutor mathematics and stuff like that, and I see the effect of all this stuff 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and I remember how my students was back in the 90s. They did not have phones and computers everywhere, and they was able to focus, and they learned something. Pass it forward to 20 whatever, and the chillins, they was missing 3 or 4 years. I could not get them up that fast when you're missing 3 or 4 years of understanding. And that's what this here stuff. Your New Year's resolution is talk to old Captain Eye. Captain Eye say, throw that shit away. Go out and have fun. Climb a tree. Ride a motorcycle. Go fishing. Go swimming. Go diving. Go kick the chillins out and make them go play. Throw that shit away. Hey. And you will have a generation that 20 years from now you won't recognize. Because they'll look like Coach Catfish the way we did back in the day. Anyway, that's my New Year's generation thing for you all. And as the New Year's I keep gets closer, I'll come give you more messages like this. But dang, I sure do like to look at myself. You see, you can see you. Anyway, Coach Catfish out of here. I'm out. Don't want to scream, don't want to shout. Praise y'all. Praise y'all. My rabbit is my CRT. Keep this stuff out of my head.